Hello and thank you for joining us on the Wednesday edition of Journalist Hangout. I am Benga Oreshegun. Today on the program, Governor Sani hands over houses to victims of banditry. Lawyer described Natasha Akpoti-Dragon's invasion of National Assembly with touts as a lawless act. Explains why Kogi Senator cannot enforce court judgment. And later on the show, Senate dismisses reports on new states hold special tribute for former President Buhari. Well, I'll be hanging out with Babajide Kolade Utitoju and Adewale Adeoye. Journalist Hangout starts right now. Now let's begin the conversation. Kaduna State Governor Sani on Monday inaugurated newly built homes for victims of banditry under the Phase 1 of the Kata Sanabil project, a partnership between the Kaduna State government and the Kata charity. The project, which also includes a school, a clinic, and a shopping complex, is aimed at restoring dignity and rebuilding lives of families affected by years of insecurity in the state. Speaking at the handover ceremony, Governor Sani declared the initiative as one of the most meaningful actions of his administration. The houses distributed to families who lost loved ones to banditry are part of a broader rehabilitation plan the governor described as a bold gesture of solidarity. He emphasized that the homes are not merely physical shelters, but symbols of restored dignity and hope. Lupe Asam has the story.
In a significant step towards rebuilding lives in Kaduna State, President Bola Tinubu launched the first phase of Qatar Charity Housing. The initiative, a collaborative effort between Kaduna State government and Qatar Charity, is designed to resettle internally displaced persons by providing them with secure and sustainable housing. The first phase includes the construction and allocation of 50 fully furnished houses to families affected by insecurity in the state. Representing President Tinubu, the National Security Advisor Nuhu Ribadu highlighted Kaduna's recovery efforts as a model for other states.
Among the models emerging across Nigeria, the Kaduna Peace model stands out. It is intelligence-led, community-driven, and rooted in the understanding that sustainable peace must be cultivated, not imposed. And it is clear fresh air is blowing through Kaduna State. Things are changing. You are wiping tears of victims of extreme violence. We are reconciling communities. We are giving everybody a space to be part of and a sense of belonging. I call on other subnational governments and stakeholders across the country to study, adapt, and adopt this approach.
Governor Sani also commended Qatar Charity for its partnership and unwavering support in tackling humanitarian challenges in the state. He announced that additional projects, including more housing units and livelihood support programs, are in the pipeline to further address the needs of displaced communities.
From day one of this administration, we resolve to not only restore order, but to rebuild lives. It represents more than construction. It is a bold gesture of solidarity. The project encompasses two transformational arms: the development of an economic city and the provision of mass housing for the less privileged. Together, these efforts are projected to directly impact over 500,000 underserved and vulnerable citizens in our state. The Kata Sanabil project represents a landmark moment in our journey toward inclusive, sustainable development in Kaduna State. Our partnership with Qatar Charity Foundation is built on the foundation of mutual trust, shared values, and a deep commitment to uplifting the most vulnerable in our society. Kaduna State has deliberately positioned itself as a credible and stable partner for global development actors, and this project affirms that reputation. Together, We are setting a new standard for what can be achieved when vision is matched with action and when leadership is guided by purpose. The Qatar Sanabil project is not just a partnership, it is a promise to our people that progress is possible and that their welfare remains at the heart of everything we do here. Under phase 1, houses have been completed and are being handed over today to our first group of beneficiaries, families of victims of banditry.
Gratitude to His Excellency, the President, and to our estimated Governor for their continued support of this noble effort. And for good news, inshallah ta'ala, we'll start second phase for this project, and also next month we'll start 400 borehole in all local government in Kaduna State.
This moment resonates with me deeply, and as the Chief of Defense Staff, is also part of the non-kinetic effort of the Kaduna State government to ensure an all-inclusive governance, taking everybody together, working as one big family, and this is what you get. From the surroundings, you know that everybody is happy in Kaduna State. And Mr. Excellency will say a very big thank you for that.
We are extending our heartfelt appreciation to Senator Sani, that is the governor of the orphanage, the governor of everyone in Kaduna State, for his kind gesture, and also to Qatar Charity Foundation for this great gesture to the orphanage. And we hope we are assuring them that we are going to use it judiciously.
The event culminated in a symbolic handover ceremony where keys to the new homes were presented to the beneficiaries. Additionally, tricycles were distributed to other vulnerable residents to support their livelihoods. The beneficiaries expressed gratitude, noting that the initiative will provide them with a fresh start and renewed hope for the future. Lupe Assam, TVC News, Kaduna.
All right, thank you, Lupe Assam. I've been excited since morning when I heard this story. This is good news report. Exactly.
These are the kind of things that we want.
Exactly.
Let the people suffer the pains of banditry, the pains of terrorism. Let them feel that they are not forgotten.
Absolutely.
Let them see signs that, yes, even though government could not stop those adversities from happening, government has not totally neglected them. And we've been told now that in the second phase, there will be more buildings, more schools, more health centers. This is what we want. This same governor, you need to go to a place called Tudumbiri in Kaduna, where the Nigerian Army inadvertently dropped some bombs on people and killed more than 80 persons. You won't recognize the place. Because Governor Sani has started the road leading to the place. The place is looking beautiful. They are building new houses now for them because the Vice President came and made a promise that, look, we are going to build houses for you. You know, look at what the NSA said about this governor. Your Excellency, the people's governor, under your stewardship, Kaduna is transforming from an epicenter of violent attacks to a model of stability and peace. Kaduna State is on the path of full recovery. It is clear that fresh air is blowing through Kaduna State. You are wiping tears of victims of extreme violence, reconciling communities, giving everybody a sense of belonging. We are proud to call ourselves indigenes of Kaduna. Kaduna State is safe. Things have changed. You are different, and we are proud of you.
Absolutely. Absolutely.
This is just the truth. I was in Kaduna for 3 weeks doing some documentaries. I can attest to the fact that good things are happening.
Good things are happening.
And I want to encourage the governor to continue to do things like this. You live on in the hearts of the people when you truly work for them.
True. I mean, Adewale Adeoye, the governor is setting a good example with this gesture, isn't it?
I think it's one of the shiny examples in the country. And I'm happy because it's from a human rights background. In the past, we have had people from human rights, they don't do anything. They just, just about rhetorics. But you can see that it has, transformed his rhetorics into practice.
People-centered governance.
You can see that it's really, you know, working out there as a vision. You see, even apart from banditry, the Kaduna people have become so divided along ethnic and religious lines until it came. Southern Zaria, you know, the unity that used to be there before disappeared. But now, even when you see postings by people from Southern Zaria, from Kaduna, you know, commending the governor, both Christians and Muslims, things that are absent in the past.
True.
And the kind of violence that we used to witness, especially in 2022, that in March, you know, about 200 armed men invaded Kaduna Tamak. The following month, they attacked rail station, you know, killed 10 soldiers. Those things have, you know, really drastically been reduced. So I think we have a government that is very serious, that is committed to bringing the glory of Kaduna back. You know, Kaduna used to be the capital, you know, the pride.
I think you can set a precedent for other northern states, you know, grappling with insecurity.
So I think it's just 2 years, you know, in power, and we have seen this transformation going on, you know, almost every month. So I'm really happy for him. And you know, there's also this 500,000 housing units that is working alongside the Qatar. You know, Qatar is just about 3 million people, but there's a kind of bilateral relationship between Kaduna and, you know, that country. So I'm really happy, and I think it has brought hope to a lot of us, not just to people of Kaduna alone. So I'm glad.
I mean, that's a governor that thinks about the people first. Beautiful one. Congratulations to the people.